Hello YouTube, it's me Garden Fan, and today I will be playing A Nation of the Wind. Um, so anyway, I'll be using save file 2 since save file 1 is my practice file. This will be a very long thing, and I'm just gonna skip it because it's like I don't really need it. And then just like 4 levels open up. Now there are 2 things that I can click and have it do something. There's this one where it's just like does different things. Pretty much the greens always will be a 2000 because just like the increased influence. Then the blues on these things and are just like 200, sorry 2000, or at least they start out. Uh, and then just like hit points are always 200 no matter what they are. This is the only one that's actually that's the only blue that actually does not have it. But so the levels pre I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna do it an hour per episode. Sorry, a level per episode, and then this basically just like everything from the ship. These things are pretty good to do as well as these. Everything else it's not really that helpful or as helpful as what others could be. I'm gonna start off with an easy one just to show you guys how the game works. Uh, and I did go and figure out exactly what stuff does. Uh, Basically the first thing you want to do is to get a very small island that you can do. Oh, that you can just like. Well, you want to get an island that you can put everything on, and nothing in it. It will be a little bit laggy though. Oh, I don't know why. So here's stuff that you can buy. Basically, you do not want to sell this since this is your starter supplies and it takes at least double what you sell it for to get it back. These two things are the stuff that you want to work towards. Or it's because just like the wind sprite, it helps you a lot when you're facing enemies. The mega turret as well. As for mana, uh, what you want to do is to get the water one first, just in case if you counter any anthills. O's, and then the fire, because just like during the boss, just like okay, so yeah, fire twice and you're dead. And I am serious. 4 out of 7? I thought it was 8. Normally it's it. Four, normally it's 4 out of 8 or 3 out of 4. This seems like one of those islands I was talking about earlier. Did not mean to run into it. Okay, so for starters, let's get some cash flow. Um, what else will I be needing? Well, wrong thing. One of those would be good. And that'll use up most of my fuel. Sorry, my wood. Hopefully I can get everything. It looks like this one will be one of those things where it's I can do good. Oh yeah, I should also build one of those things. This game is primarily the just like waiting. Like there's very little action, but I honestly just like love this game to death. Ironically. Uh, like ironically I'm saying that's boring, but I just like there's honestly just like so much to love about this game that you really can't do it. Like it's actually like it may be very slow and very boring, and or at least a little bit boring, but it's just so good. Like the concept's unique, and I just absolutely love it. I'll meet you guys back. Uh, why was there a farm post there? Well, well. At least you gave me a reason to show it. Oh yeah, I can build the church as well. Probably not gonna be using that tiles for my mining, so might as well get some mana gen in here. This stuff is mana, so with it, if you ever seen green orb, which pretty much just like the pink mushrooms, they're not that good. You want to kill the pink mushrooms if you ever see one, and kill it fast. The only reason why I'm saying that is because the green mushrooms take away your mana. Uh, and mana is kind of just like what I used for the boss. Like, Wind Spirit, maybe the Mega Turret, and then it's just like, switch to mana, and then it's just like, left click, hey, oh, sorry, left click, that ends, left click, boss dead. And pretty much everything else that was on the screen. But I'll meet you guys back. Well, actually, I'll show you guys what the end of the day means. And this is this is one of those times that I wish I had this thing. I don't know where the maelstorms are or what the maelstorms herbs do. They could be where the phoenix eggs are. I'm not really sure. Or to be honest, I have not played that much of this game because this game is just really long. Like, it may be 30 minutes for you guys, but if it is, that means I shaved about a fourth of the time it took me to complete stuff. I'll probably meet you guys back when stuff actually starts happening. Okay, so the end of the day is almost here. And as you can see, there's 2 phoenix eggs on my map. How much food do I have? 60. That's basically what everything does. With the church, I can't really show what it does all that much, at least right now. Because, well, the church, it primarily focuses on mana and regenerating it. Uh, so it's like if you don't have any mana taken out, you're probably not going to do it. And now I'm going to show you what the Phoenix Egg is and what it does. Starts out with 45 hit points, and you just press space. And I recommend that you take it to wherever you are guarding, because then and you know that's pretty safe. Uh, uh, Phew. I thought I was gonna hit something there. Arg. I think I'll need another one of these things. Oh, fudge, I can't even build another one of those things. Well, I'll see you guys in about a second for you guys. Probably a couple of minutes from. Okay, I found an enemy. Well, it looks like it's the enemy's bad day, I guess. Oh wait, he's going to want to get out of there. Works every time. That works every freaking time. I am serious. I've never once seen that fail unless I have the Wind Spirit. It's definitely not a strategy you want to use if you have the Wind Spirit. Uh, Pretty much just like it doesn't really get that exciting unless like it's honestly just like a game that you want either A want to show people just like it's either a game that you want to do a contest for or because like there is a very competitive aspect to this thing that you guys could that pretty much anybody can do it. Oh, but and there's the mushroom that I was talking about. Let's take man. Let's go and view it from mana to show you guys what it actually does. Hey, do something. Are you actually gonna do it or not? Figures. Well, I'm wanting it to. Well, not wanting it to do it. It doesn't. Well, let's just destroy this thing anyway. There it goes. As you can see, there's now a dark green portion of my screen, and that's basically it saying, "Hey, you can no longer use this portion of mana." Uh, and awesome. It's almost the end of the day, so now I can. And since I lost some mana, I can now show you what's so good about the church. Besides the fact that it works well against the tax office type thing. Yep. And I went and was slowing down way too far. Yeah, this game truly does take a while. Especially as even more, and it takes even longer when you're laggy. But I would be doing at max level an episode. This may be the only episode that I actually do. Uh, because it's like this thing, there's not really that much to do. Like it's basically the same exact thing, just different places. Like seriously, the temples all cost the same. They all do the exact same thing. And as far as I know, there's no other goals besides just capturing these things. Like seriously, that's the only goal that I've ever seen. And I will go and show the magic if I can ever find something to do it for. And as you can see, due to that, what the church had gotten, I am now at my mana is now back at full. Uh, I am for the front. It's the harpoon gun. So it's basically cannon, mine, and then harpoon gun. Which ironically, it would just like if it hits something, it just goes and bounces right back to your ship. See? If you aim it like right here, then I'm pretty sure it won't bounce back. Yeah, it'll just bounce, it'll just head off the island. And occasionally it'll do that. And that's, with the bomb, well, that's why with the with the mine, you want people to be chasing you because they do a ton of damage, and if they do not run into them, it's basically wasted because it'll blow up and nothing will take damage. And oh yeah, I should show you this thing. Mm. But honestly, this is just like a pretty good game if you guys ever want are just like completely bored or just like are looking for a good game to play. Uh, like I've honestly just like seen so many good games, so I just like I've actually just been Skyhorse combat. Kill the Skyhorse and protect the egg. Skyhorse, just freaking die. Yay, thank you. I don't think that the mine does damage to the eggs, so. I am willing to bet that one of these times, just like due to lag, I go and just like have something fall off the island. Well, I'm sorry, that I break the island. I am serious. is like if you hit something enough times, it'll just collapse. Okay, good. Uh, you with this, you do not right where my cursor is. You do not want it to go below that because if so, these things will start to decrease. Is and so just like the more that the more that things go and decrease, the more likely you're going to be destroyed and lose some of these. I am serious. It's like if you actually go and get to 0 health, then stuff like then these will go and be lost, or some of them will be. And as you can see, just like to get the health back up, you use wood. To use these is use food. This thing I think requires food and stone. Because it's like I've had it be damaged before, and it's just like I've had plenty of stone, but just like food was what I was needing. And so yeah. Uh, that the the enemies I've gotta say they're pretty good. Uh, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I think I have got enough. No. Oh. And you'll see a little bit what my purpose in building a fire temple first is. Uh, Now, personally, the two things that I think that I would build most are the fire temples and the wind temples, because those are the magics that I use most. Like this one, I mainly use the major. Or this one, I don't really use it as well. This one just used the minor to get rid of anthills because it's just like if you don't get rid of the anthills, they just wreck you. Literally. Eh, I am not joking about that. Literally. Like if you literally just go like, oh hey, yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this anthill. I'm just gonna leave it here. Leave, and then bam, the place that you're protecting just gets destroyed. I can go and say from personal experience on that one. Um, I've literally just like when had this happen. It's just like, it'll be fine. And there's nothing to worry about. About uh, sorry, what I was just like was just like, there's nothing to worry about on that one. When it's just a hole, it's probably just a dig site. Then it's just like, oh, I just got my I just got my place wrecked due to it. I think I had an obelisk protect us there as well. Okay, the miner's here. So, basically, major is a left click, minor is a right click. Uh, this is pretty much the way that will be even slightly helpful. Uh, because now, what I'm able to do is build a refinery here, oh sorry, a mine here, and then just like get a lot of money from it. Oh sorry, get about the same amount as what I'm getting here. Uh, and then just like you could build a town hall, yeah. I do not want to hit that thing. Uh, well, basically, I don't really want to hit the field farm tile or the forest tile. Because with both, if they go down, it's just like, yeah, I just lost something. Or at least I just like lost some productivity. Uh, well, basically, just like let's just say that I lost some of what I can get. And so I'll probably be just like cutting in and out occasionally. A But I definitely will be fighting the boss fights on screen. I know about the boss here, but not really sure on later levels. Oh yeah, I forgot to feed him. Oh, and slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Just like rapid braking right there. I find that kind of funny. It's just like, slow down, slow down, slow down. Spam it! Wow, up to 335 and still not hatched. No, to be fair, I have seen stuff that's gone over 400, so yeah. I think that it's just like blue eggs hatch the slowest, red eggs hatch the fastest, and gold? It's gold or yellow. I'm gonna say gold though. Oh, gold hatchet is medium. Um, I'm only saying medium because just like it doesn't hatch as fast as what red does, but also doesn't hatch as slow as what blue does. As mm, I guess you get a bonus on just like a certain amount of enemies, because just like I've actually had XP be given from stuff that is just like non-Phoenix. And I'll show you about the elemental spheres because it's like I can't really show you while in here, or at least not without losing this place. And you can, and you do know, oh, and when you can figure out exactly what does the church do, since and it's obvious that these are just like, well, it's obvious that this is just like a placed road, and there's towns on them. So, uh, it's obvious that the church does put there. And plus, as you guys saw, that tile with no town on it. Yeah. So I do find this game and the concept just like truly great. Uh, like, are there improvements on this game? Well, that could happen for this game. I say absolutely. Uh, but uh, to me, it's like even with those changes, is I'm not sure if the changes would actually provide as good as what this thing is. Fudge, placed it in the wrong spot entirely. I meant to place it right here, not uh Oh, fudge, I placed it on a road. So I'm pretty sure that I just lost some buildings, which means I lost some tax revenue. No. Well, that was just freaking great. Uh, though I do like how it's based on this thing, and that the fields actually gonna change the state that they look. Uh, I probably will be building a water temple here. And let me show you the requirements for the temples. This one just like all of these require 30 in the rest, whereas 70 and 75 in another. Like wind, it's 75 in gold, earth 75 in stone, which is kind of obvious. Is 75 in food for water, which kind of makes sense. And then just like fire fire is 170 sorry 75. Sorry, wood is 75 for fire. Which all of them do make sense in some aspect. Like when it's just left, water, you use water to water fields, and then just like the rest are there around. Okay, we're in a battle. Right on top of him. Awesome. Unfortunately, he did take out something. I don't really know what he took out though. I just know that wasn't the temple. And thank God for that. Oh, he took out. Eh, I'm not gonna replace that. There's nothing there. Like, literally. The only thing that may be there is stuff that's completely and utterly hidden. But at least you see the bat. You saw the bat. I probably should go and put a sentry over there though. Uh, I'll probably do that off screen though. Uh, I may just like have full length things, but just like not all the time that I am doing, because just like if I did record everything, not only would my entire thing be laggy, but I probably would get like it probably would be about 5 hours to do one thing while recording, whereas usually it takes two. Oh, well, two and a half. Uh, but really, that's why I'm probably gonna be boosting. If I get 2,000, going to be boosting the influence on the lookouts first, because the lookouts, the larger that their area is, the less of them I need, and not to mention the fact that the larger their area means and the and so I can do it. I'll probably also be upgrading the speed of my ship, because just like the more that the faster that my ship is, the better my maneuvering can be. So just like the better that I can get away, as well as the faster I can get to emergencies. Is because just like there was one thing that's just like I really was not fast enough to do everything that I was trying to do, and so due to that, like I just got completely wrecked. Uh, like I basically had another obelisk captured, and due to me trying to do too much at one time, I got lost that obelisk. Luckily I did have another one, but just like it just like was completely devastating and just like I most likely would not do that again. Or at least I'll most likely not try it again. Because if I do, then it's like, yeah, how should I get wrecked? Oh yeah, and you can minimize stuff with control. Though I don't really suggest it unless you actually know what it is that you're doing. Because with me, I know what it costs, and so I just am waiting for the stone. Which I know that these two, well, that them alone can do it. Uh, uh, though, I do have to say, these, like, the stuff that you can do on this game, it's pretty amazing. And, and I'm not sure how long it took them to code this game, but it must have taken them a lot of time. And because, like, there's a lot of levels, is each with different things. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to show this, but there was a pretty rare thing, and that I saw one thing, and basically what it was a gold jellyfish. And see, that's what the Phoenix eggs do. They grant you extra XP. Uh, what the? Okay, this thing is just glitching out a lot. So let's see if it actually is. Let's see if I can't fight the boss now. Uh, of course, I know that if I do that, then it's just like, hashtag get wrecked. Uh, because with a fire, er, it's either that I can get wrecked by it, or I can wreck it. One or the other. Er, because it's like, I do not have anything that I usually use to take down the boss. It's like, I do not have the wind spirits, I do not have the mega turret, I barely have anything that can do damage. Actually, I don't even have anything that can do damage. Which, basically, there's that shrinks maelstorms, that collapses tiles. This one's the only one that actually does damage, and that's on its major. So I would need another fire temple for that. Let's see if it actually totally glitched out. Nope, did not. I still need 4 obelisks. Though I do like how they give you the area info first. So like I saw this before I got there. I'll probably be doing the 1 star things first before moving on to the 4 stars. And so I will probably see you guys when I've started to do something that's good or productive. Oh yeah, I will show you exactly what happens when you constantly run into some that. And hold on while I get to something that where I can show you what happens if you run into something repeatedly, like I just did with that thing, and there's something like the forest on them. Okay, I'm almost over there. Yeah, as you can see, you just lose productivity. You don't even get refunded for it. Though to be fair, why should you get refunded for it? I think that there is a way on how you can do that. I'm not sure if it does work like that though. Like the Earth Major may work like that. I'm not too positive on that though. Oh, and I do think that I'm out of stuff. Of so. Yeah. I think I'll build a water temple next. That way I can start doing stuff. Oh, here's a jellyfish. I can now show you what I do to jellyfish. Okay, is it targeting just the jellyfish or is it actually an alert? I'm gonna check it out anyway. Hmm. No, I guess it was the jellyfish. That's the only thing I hate. Uh, like, I honestly would just hate it if a jellyfish actually did something like that. Like, it's just like beep, 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 beep. Then it's just like, okay, I'll be right there. Then it's just like, leave whatever you are doing and head over there. And it's just a jellyfish. And then a monster spawns over there and just destroys the island. I think I've had that happen to me though. I'm not completely sure on that one. I think I've had it happen. And am I completely sure? No, not at all. Oh, slow down. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of just like one of those boat things where it's just like speeding right here, and it's just like, oh, a fudge island. Then it's just like slow down as fast as you can. Oh. Anyway, I'll meet you guys back for when I actually start doing stuff again. Okay, now I actually have something to show. As you can see, I've just conquered the second obelisk. Uh, now let's see if this works. Yep. So if you click and drag, he actually does it. This one, it's just, yeah, left click, and it's just like, that's the animation. And it does figure that the person on the loading screen would be the wind goddess. I think it's a goddess at least. It looks like a goddess. Yes. Then this one, I need to wait for the end of the day to do it. As you can see, I did it by the wind spirit. Uh, the wind spirit should be helpful against the boss. If you ever want the wind spirit to come, just try to leave the area. Then it's just like, coming! And then just like the water one is kind of just like a mermaid. And, and so her animation is just like uh, water coming down from the sky. And it just heals. This guy you'll see during the boss battle. Uh, and I'm getting it. But yeah, bottom line, I find there's just like so many cool things that you can do with the stuff. Uh, uh, Let me get out of here and then just like have him create something. Oh, I think that creates a little bit of tiles close to him, at least relatively. So at least now I'm able to finish out that one. Um, so now this one can produce 24 like the rest of mine, or at least like this wood thing. Eh. So actually, also I can increase the fire damage. I'm gonna go decide on obelisk. I'll meet you guys back when I've actually decided on the obelisk. Okay, so here's the setup that I'm using for this one. As you can see, for once I'm actually using walls. And so basically what that means is just that in order to get to that temple, you actually have to break those walls. And probably what I should do is just like do it like oh, ran out of wood. I was gonna put one last thing right there. Ah. Mm. Now basically the only thing that temple has to worry about is just a flying person's attack, like the sky horse, the bats. Uh, what else? Hmm. I think that's about it. Uh, I did take some mana loss, so that would be good. And then just like go through here, get a ton of gold. I'm giving him more due to just like what the church is bringing in. And so just like I will most likely see you guys when I'm either going to take down another obelisk after just completing one, or going and fighting the boss. One of the two. The boss will probably be very laggy, since I am going to be using something extremely laggy, and recording it as well. So yeah, not sure how that thing's gonna work out, but eh, don't really care. Okay, now I can show you what this thing does. At one point, this was a chance, but in the changelog it says that's 100%, so and I've never seen it fail, so I honestly believe that it is 100%. Uh, Basically, what you want to do is sometimes just like build a test thing, or just like something that you don't really care if it was destroyed. And then just like kill it like that. Got by the mine again. And because honestly, you don't really see the anthills until you've actually placed something down on that place. The small ones are usually just like anthill free, at least for a while. Well, for a little bit. Uh, Like I actually chose the best starting one because like so far I've not seen an anthill. Uh, and so that's why I'm glad that I chose this one so I could actually show you guys what happens when you do something like that. And I will go and show you guys what I put down over there. Oh yeah, and there are keybinds to this thing. And like Q is go back one, E is go forward one, and you use WASD, so basically WASD, A to go and just like fight. Sorry, to move around. Where even is the thing? It's gotta be on this side. Oh, there it is. Hello, plant. At least now you get to see the wind spirit in action. Wind spirit, get over here. Kill this thing. We'll finish it off. Hey, I said finish it off. A spread attack. So basically, you can hit 3 enemies at once. Or if it's close up to one, hit it with all 4 and just do. Sorry, hit it with all 3 and just like do massive damage. I honestly just like love the wind spirit. Like it's a pretty good ally. Well, if you can afford it, that is. I'll probably see you guys after I've completed this obelisk. As well, the one that I have this thing only by. Probably should put some stuff up around it. That way I can start gaining to where it's self-reliant, like how I normally do it. But I don't really care. And I'm almost done with the level anyway, so I honestly just like do not. I really do not just like give a care at this point. Just like for a lack of better term. Because I never really wanted to cuss, and it's just like I really do not have a better term besides I just do not give a care. Uh, uh, so I'll probably see you guys. So I'll see you guys once I've completed that obelisk and I'm about to fight the boss. I'll probably go and put nothing but fire things around that thing, because I would need, because fire magic is what I'll be using most against the boss. Unfortunately, I cannot get it all at once, because I need 300 wood for it, and you can only hold 250 stock. And by that I mean like literally you cannot hold any more than 250 of anything but gold. Gold. Gold is the only one that does not have a limit as far as I know. Or at least if it does, it's 999. Sorry, 9,999 or something like that. Uh, anyway, uh, it's boss time. Well, it will be boss time when I come back. Okay, and I'm back. I As you can see, this thing got attacked. Oh fudge. Well, it got attacked while I was out. While I was doing other things. And so let's get preparations underway. That thing also got attacked. Well, pretty much just like everything started to go downhill after I stopped recording, and but then just like it started to pick up again. I love it! -1 foo! I'm sorry, -1 stone. Basically, I love it how it's just like, I owe them, I owe stone. It's basically just like an IOU stone. Like, they won't allow negative, like, apparently it allows -1, but it doesn't allow -3. Did I activate? Did I press activate? Don't think I did, apparently. Oh, done. Boss time! Spam the red guy with talents and forearms. As well as using a wind sprite and a mega turret. I love it. Basically takes out the entire boss. Or if not, most of the boss. The boss is dead. Even if it survives that attack. Spawn in another guy. But now I'm on my own. And it doesn't even matter because it's dead. Now, basically after this, what you do is just head to the harbor. And watch. Make contact with it. And I just disappear and I won the level. How many days did I spend? That's actually one of my faster levels. It's like, I don't think I've ever done a level with 40. And I get a difficulty bonus of 99. Wow. So apparently that's the easiest one. And I don't even know how long this episode is. Um, mm, I think I may want that. And it does also say so you don't need to worry. The only thing I have to say about the saving thing is just make sure that you're not running it in the zip while it's in the zip folder. Yeah, I made that mistake. Lost everything I did for about 5 hours. And I just upgraded the stuff that that I think that you should upgrade first. Because the turrets, it's while you're gone, those are your best friends. And so you want them to have some damage. And then just like I'm going to start increasing the hit points on everything. And it's just like the more hit points that you have on your things, that means that they're better and last longer. This thing definitely you want to increase is because just like, well, even though they're not your best friend, well, they kind of are. Or like, actually, I think that the turrets are your second best friend. The temples are your best friend, because like, if you get 2 of the temples, then you can just like get that fire guy that I was using to just like spam the crap out of the boss and just until it just like died. So that's also just like one of the good things. And that's one of the reasons why I love this game. Oh yeah, the spheres. There's the spheres are those things. At least I'm assuming. And I'm not sure what you do with them because it's like I've not gone that far yet. But that will be an interesting thing. And I think that I spent about like I think I've got about 30 to an hour worth of footage here, and I've been playing it for about like I'd say 2 hours, or give a take a few 30 minutes. Basically, this game is insanely long. So just like uh, it's kind of repetitive, so it's like Mario. Oh, it's a Mario type thing. And only difference is just that instead of just like trying to save it, I don't really know what the goal is. Oh, yeah. Basically, the only difference between this and Mario is that you have a direct with Mario. You have a direct goal. This one, you have a ship, and that's about it. You have. I really do not know the goal at all. Besides maybe getting like all elemental spheres. That's about it. Uh, the I don't like the only things that I can think of are just like collecting all elemental spheres and completing all levels. That's about the only goal that I can think of. Because that's really the only victory condition that I can think of, or at least that I see that I would be able to do. I probably will do the tutorial if nothing. Like, actually, I'm probably gonna view the tutorial just to check it out and see F on my keyboard. I have any of the controllers or things, and because just like on the controller things, I'm not sure if you're supposed to have this like a USB thing and just like have like a friend being here with like an Xbox controller or something, and then just like have a USB Xbox thing, and then just like plug it into your computer and just like play it like that, and have co-op. Uh, I truly do not know much about this game besides just that it's a pretty cool game. I probably will put it down in the description, and just in case if you guys do want it. Uh, but I honestly just like it's honestly a pretty cool game. I honestly suggest so you guys at least check it out. Uh, out and that will be it for the episode. And I'll see you guys next time on whatever island I go for next. Probably gonna be another one like that. Wait, what? Oh, what? Does that automatically go to the tutorial if you haven't done a lot of things? Eh. Anyway, well, it's gonna go in there anyway, so doesn't really matter. See you guys